Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how I prep and accurately measure my cooked meat. So today we're going to be using Butterball's turkey breast tenderloin. It's honestly my favorite meat. It's super easy to prepare and it's a very lean protein, so it's 21 grams of protein and 1 gram of fat, no carbs per 4 ounces. And I'm just gonna run down step by step how I do it. Now, before I do that, I do wanna talk about how your cooked weight and your raw weight make a huge difference when you are tracking macros. So the nutrition label on your meat is for raw weight. Now, it can get confusing because people, don't eat their meat raw, and they are using those macros on the label for their cooked measurement of meat, which is not good because then you are in fact overeating on your meat. When you cook meat, the moisture dries out and then it weighs less, but you're still tracking it for the raw weight of whatever it is. So with that being said, this is how I prep my meat. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a pan. We're going to line it with foil and we are going to spray it with non-stick, non-fat spray. We're going to put the pan on the scale, tare it to 0 ounces, and we're going to put the meat on the pan. Now that is how much total weight of raw meat you have. Then I season it, and I season it with pink Himalayan sea salt and herbes de Provence seasoning. I'm really liking that combination together. So after I've weighed my raw meat, I've seasoned it, I will then take a little sticky note and write down the total raw weight, which is 26.5 ounces in this case. So then after I calculate that, I want to divide by how many ounce servings I'm going to be portioning this meat out. And usually I like to go with whatever's on the label just because it's the easiest to input in MyFitnessPal, and honestly, it's just easier for everything. But you can do 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce, 4 ounce. Now, usually all packages are gonna have a 4 ounce serving. So in this case, I did 26.5 ounces divided by 4 ounce servings, and that's gonna yield however many servings of the total meat that you are preparing. So I then set the oven to 325, and I put my turkey and set it for 1 hour. It's a long time, but it's worth the wait because the turkey is very tender and juicy and just perfect. So after it comes out of the oven, we will weigh it cooked. So now that we've taken our meat out of the oven and re-weighed it, you can see that basically 6 ounces has been cooked out from the raw to the cooked. So I then take the cooked weight, which is 20.6 ounces, and divide it by the amount of servings that I have, which will yield my cooked weight for the 4 ounce serving. Which, if you cook your meat consistently, you will notice that the cooked weight equals basically the same almost every time within like 0.1 of an ounce. So in this case, it's gonna be 3.1 ounces of cooked weight to equal 4 ounces of raw weight. So now I just let the meat cool, put it in the fridge, and then I keep this little sticky on my container so that I'm reminded every single time when I take the meat out that 3.1 is gonna equal 4 ounces. So there's really no easy way to do it, but I have found that doing it this way is the most consistent and the easiest of all the ways. When I first started tracking macros, I used to weigh everything raw, portion out everything raw, cook everything individually raw, and like it just was so tedious. It may have been insignificantly more accurate, but especially as I'm in a growing phase and bulking, the amount of meat that I cook, it's just unreasonable to be cooking everything way like that, or cooking everything raw like that. So if you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.